Welcome to part 2 of the Energy Efficiency Calculator tutorial, creating a new record and searching for a home in the housing database. In the first tutorial, we learned how to log in and we learned about several features on the home screen. In this tutorial, we will learn how to create a new record, define our subject home, and search the housing database for a home's Energy Star rating and estimated annual energy costs. Before we start entering details, I'd like to explain a little bit about how the calculator tool is set up. The biggest thing to remember is that the tool uses the energy costs, sometimes referred to as utility bills, of a subject home and compares them to the energy costs of a home of comparable size, age, number of bedrooms, and location. So remember, the valuation adjustment is achieved by comparing a subject home's energy costs to the energy costs of comparable homes. To start a new record from the home screen, navigate to the left in the General Information section and click Create New Record. On the first tab, titled Subject Home Details, the user can enter the details about their subject home. The other 5 tabs across the top will be used as the user works through the tool. These will be discussed in later video tutorials. The first piece of information to enter is the name of the subject home. Typically, the name of the homeowner is used. For the description, I like to use the street address of the home. Really, you could use whatever identifying information you like. Feel free to enter any notes about the subject home if necessary. Next, and the most important piece of information in the whole tool, is the Subject Home Annual Utility Bills entry box. This box is where you enter the total annual energy cost for your subject home. If you know the amount of money the homeowner spends on average for energy costs, just go ahead and enter that amount into the box. It is recommended to use the total energy costs for a home, including heating costs, hot water costs, and electric costs. If you don't know the average annual utility bills for your subject home, you can check to see the information is in the AHFC housing database. Just click the tab titled Find Star Ratings and Energy Costs for an address. Only about 1/3 of the occupied housing units in Alaska are in the database, so your search might not return a result. There are 2 required pieces of information to search the database, the house number and the street. If you'd like to enter more information, it will speed up the search. Let me enter my address to show you what it looks like. As you can see, my home's most recent energy rating was a 5-star, and the estimated annual energy costs are $1,103. One important thing to remember is that all the estimated energy costs are calculated using today's energy prices. Now that we have the energy cost, let's close the window and go ahead and enter that amount into the box. From here you have 2 options. You can save the record, and by doing so, the tool creates a record for the number of this home's valuation adjustment. If you'd like to continue working, just choose the Next button at the bottom of the screen, and this will take you to the next tab of the tool. In the next tutorial, we'll learn how to search the housing database for the energy costs of comparable homes in the neighborhood.